Greetings and welcome back to the madness. Now, last time we left off, we mostly did teeny tiny things all around the place. One of the teeny tiny things all around the place that we did was finish this side of our to become new city block. And another thing we did was add some better inserters at various places. And another thing we did was to redirect all of the mineralized water we are producing by washing dirty electrolyzer electrodes into this process, which should yield a bit more landfill. And checking up on that, it seems like that's working just fine. But we maybe want a better assembler there. Yay! And for that, we're probably gonna need some iron. Yeah, iron seems like the appropriate thing to get here. Hang on. While I'm here, drop that off. Good. Now, some of this seems to still be working. And this valve. Let's not have that. Here. Let's not have that. And let's turn this one around. Actually, let's not do anything with that, because these minuscule amounts of mineralized water we get from this hydro plant, I'm just gonna deal with, I guess. And that's a top-up valve. Interesting. Okay. Sure. Let's take that. Okay. Now, where were we? Grabbing iron. That's where we were. Oh, nice. There we go. That's some iron. That should get us a better assembler. And we should also take a look at landfill, because that's also something we desperately need. And apparently there is very little being produced here, which is discouraging somewhat. But maybe, just maybe. Nope. Oh, come on. That one. Thank you. Okay, so we picked up landfill and walked around a bit, and now we again picked up landfill, and we got almost 2K. That's nice. Right. So 2K landfill is not useful for all that much, but we can start looking into making nice fishes. Fish. But those need nutrient pulp. And nutrient pulp needs, well, to be made of something we farmed, right? So if we look at this, nutrient pulp, maybe that's done here? Probably? Possibly? No. Okay, nutrient pulp. And we can craft that from beans and from corn and from leaves and from nuts and from pips and from fruits and from raw vegetable oil, for reasons apparently, as well as from fish pulp. Well, I hope that this is a closed cycle. So let's take a look at that. We want Santa. Well, not quite Santa, but you know. Oh, but that isn't that useful, right? And we make this from fish pulp, and we make the fish pulp from Santa rays, which also gets us raw fish oil, apparently. Interesting. And we also make meat from Santa rays, like here. And we want, well, what are we gonna do with the raw fish oil? We can, oh, we get thermal water out of that. That is interesting. No, we need thermal water for that. That's horrible. Do we have a better recipe for nutrient pulp? I want the product nutrient pulp. Yeah, basically any farming whatsoever. So I guess I'll have to do some farming research, because this artificial fish water is easy to make, and the polluted artificial fish water we can use that for some very interesting things, including alien spores, which we can then make into alien bacteria, which we can then later at some point make into alien goo, which we will need for farming gardens, which is interesting. But honestly, as it is right now, it doesn't feel like that good an option. Let's remove that and start from scratch. Hey, I want factory and fish. Those. And I want to breed those because they don't need meat. How nice. Okay. That is a butchery, and then we can start the research on making those do things. And let's sacrifice a garden that we have too many of. 1, 2, I think that's 2, right? What am I doing here? Right, I want, do I have a seed extractor? I should have a seed extractor somewhere. Or have I used all of those? I probably used all of those. Seed extractor. There we go. And then I need some paper and some soil, I think. Yes. Hi. Cool. So that is 64 alien sample, which are going to be useful for science. That's not what I wanted to look at. I wanted to look at this production, because that gives me paper, and I need the paper for these things, for ground samples. And I need more of those actually. Hi, I need, how many? I need 64. If I do want to make 64 biome planners. And I want to make 64 biome planners because reasons. You shall see. You shall see. Okay. That means I need a seedling nest, which means soil, compost, and water. Come on. Can't those be faster? Whatever. Hi. That. Just a stack. No more, no less. Right. Now. Oh, and I also need this to make the ground samples. That is a lot of compost. Let's grab some of that. And then... yeah, that's gonna take a while. Okay, great. Yoink. Compost soil water for the ground sample. That's what I need. Ground sample. I need one of these. Soil, compost, and water. Yeah, that seems to be an issue. Right? Compost. Let's do something about that. No. Maybe 3. And another one. And another one. And another one. And another 2. Because I need one excess. Yeah, that seems to be an appropriate place. Hi, could you make me a seedling nest? Okay, not ground sample, seedling nest. Whatever. That works. Nice. I like it. I'm gonna yoink stuff from here and from there and put it there. Hi. At most a stack. There you go. That should work. Good. And I don't have a few inserters. There you go. And here's a large chest, and let's reuse that compost. We're using too much compost. And we're producing way too little soil, actually. And I forgot these pipes. Come on. There we go. Okay, so that can finally do some work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lots. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, so I'm glad I noticed that, because that means we're actually going to start using lots of Tyanaton. Because our supply of charcoal from this area is just too little. Right. So that means we can remove all of this mess. And I don't have a yellow belt on me. Thank you very much. Good. Good. $27, $28, $29, $30, and I know that it's usually caches the materials for 2 crafts. which means that this should be 30. Damn it. I hoped it would be 32. It wasn't. Either way. Hi, can I have all of these? And I am gonna craft those myself. Okay. Let's check in on the paper production. And see whether we got another 32 paper. We did. Easily. Hi. Cellulose pulp. You made this. Congratulations. I'm grabbing this. No. And another 2 cellulose pulp. Lots of paper. 10, 20, 30, and 2. That seems to be the required amount. Okay. Then we shall see whether this has been finished once, and it has, which will allow us to make interesting. Ah yes, we're still waiting for the biome planners. We can just queue up those and re-enable our production of seedling nests. Because we need another 32 of those, because we need 2 farming researches for reasons. I've been looking into a few things, as you can probably tell. And that production doesn't do a whole lot, because there's not enough mud to go around. Okay. Hi. Can I... Oh no. Damn it. Can I expand this production here for a bit? Thank you. That and that. And those 2 and those 2. And god damn it. Why do you do this to me, game? Why do you do this to me? That's better. Okay. Cool. That's 14. Why is there 3 alien samples left? Ah, yes, of course. Because I only had 32. And there we go. 21, 22, 23, 24. That's 25th. 26th, 27th, 28th, 29. That means 30 is in the queue. That should be 31, I think. And there we go. Now that's a better switch off. Good. That allows me to craft another 32 ground samples. And then we can start working on something else, basically. So one of the things we are gonna need in the very near future is resin. That's what it's called, resin. And there is a nice way to produce resin, which involves, well, farming trees, right? So the crappy way to make resin is to make it out of wood. But there is another way to make resin, this, namely by using liquid resin. 10 wood, 10 naphtha, or 5 wood. Why 5 wood? How does that? No, wait, that's not a recipe that's enabled. This is not a thing, because it doesn't have a technology associated with it. See? So FNEI is showing me recipes that I can't have, which is nice, I guess. Either way, 40 liquid resin to make 4 resin. So 10 liquid resin per resin, or 10 wood. Now, the nice part about liquid resin is that it's kind of easy to make. So 1 raw bioresin and 40 ethanol gas makes, well, 1 resin, basically. And ethanol gas is kind of easy to get if you know how to make fermentation base. Which we kind of do. Not quite yet, but we kind of do. Oh no, so that's another. And that needs 40 research. Why are you doing this to me, game? Okay. See, I wasn't quite complete with what I was looking at. No, I don't want a desert arboretum. I want... God damn it. Temperate arboretum. Temperate arboretum. What does that need? Fermentation processes. Who would have thought? All right. So that's that, I guess. And that needs 50. God damn it. Okay. We do have temperate farming 1. We could use temperate farming 2. In theory. Quinoa, which would get us fruits and pips. But I don't think we have any quinoa seeds, and the Candalian is a weird process, so let's not do that. Instead, we could do... No, I don't want... Yeah, I'm still filtering those, right. Instead, we could look for swamp farming, which is nice because it, well, it only requires mud and viscous mud water, which is easy to get. And we have some interesting recipes. We get nuts from that. And this is very nice because we get a lot of beans from that and we don't need to do fancy processing. Or Sonscress, which needs concentrated mud water. Interesting. Interesting. That's a lot of leaves. All of these are kind of paling in comparison to something we get from the desert farming area, though, because sand and saline water are literally the end products of the washing processes, which, well, you can have those for free in excess. So that's what we're gonna look at. That would be working, but that's really, really nice. And I think we already have some prime dandelion, whatever. So that's what we're gonna go for. And that will get us nutrient pulp, which we will use to do interesting things, I guess. So, sorry, Simon. Gotta wait for that farming a bit more, for that tree farming. Why is the green science so slow? It's because there is only one of these. I think we need more of these assemblers. Could that be? No. We just need 10 microcircuits in this thing. And one inserter isn't quick enough to input that. Isn't it great that we have better inserters? At some point. God damn it. I didn't want to set up some horrible intermediate production for a variety of things. Why do I have too much protective scaffolding? That is a bad sign. Yeah. Okay. That should use all the... Ah, yes, I queued that before I had the intermediate product finished. Okay, that makes sense. Cool. Now, back to fixing that problem. There we go. Thank you. That... Right, so now that machine is running all the time, which is better. Because that means that more of these machines should be running all the time, which means that the science should be delivered more often. But since I'm an impatient person, let's hurry it along a bit. Okay. Let's see. Did we get more farming research? And did we get more? Yeah, we got it. Look at that. That's another 32. Which means that we can queue a lot more of those once we get around to it. Nice. Almost 1,000 landfill here. And some landfill there. And that's fish refugium. Refuge. God damn it. It's all horrible. It's just straight up all horrible. Either way. Yeah, we need that. That is what we want to aim for. Alien farming. Because that way we can make gardens without having to deal with a variety of things, and that will, each cycle of gardening will allow us to make 2 of these green thingies, which will allow us to make gardens without having to, well, sacrifice them. We can finally make research into farming things without potentially getting stuck in a deadlock. So that's why I'm putting that much emphasis on this change. But for now we got a bit of landfill, and I should set up a rail production, I notice. Well, let's first finish the landfilling, and then we can check about setting up a rail production. This should be enough to finish off the circumference of this block, which is what we're looking for. Hey! And with that out of the way, we can then consider doing interesting things. To put it in a weirdly reductive way. So one of the things we want to do, I want this. And then 1, 2, 3, I think. Yeah, 3. And then I want this. Good. That is a nice number of rails. Well, we didn't place any of those, but it's a nice number of rails. And then we can fill in some stuff here, just to get done with the landfill or something like that. Because as it stands, we of course do not have enough landfill to fill in the whole thing. Would have been surprising, wouldn't it? Right. So there's some bioprocessing, which is nice and all. Hi, yes. Oh boy. Maybe finally my body is starting to get really finished with that weird not COVID thing that causes me to cough a long time, since quite a while. You may have noticed it in the recent videos. Either way. I might just edit that cough out, just replacing it with silence, because magic is useful, right? So, hi, I want desert farming, because it's cheap and easy. Cheap and easy. And here, you also will need those. And that's the next batch. And I can make it easier on myself, actually. Hi. Have this and have these two, and you please make that. Yeah, that will work just fine. Good. Good. Okay. Now, with all of that out of the way, we should take a look at interesting resource refining processes, right? Mostly we want flotation cells. Here, flotation cell. That is another flotation cell, which we need together with purified water. Wah. To make something interesting. Something quite very interesting. Okay, sure. So in the meantime, I guess I'll go and deal with some side products. Because I don't have enough landfill to set up a new production of anything just yet. Which means that all of this is Wolkenkuckucksheime, as some people in Germany would say. So cloud cuckoo homes. Castles in the sky, basically. Let's go for alien farming. And the solution to that is to, well, fix some things. For one, fuel oil. Fuel oil. That stuff. We can use that to make, well, we can't use that recipe, so that's a thing. We can use that with charcoal to make solid fuel, or we can refine it with residual gas to make liquid fuel, but we don't have any recipes for residual gas, right? We just, oh, we do. Methane to methanol. Interesting. Gas steam cracking. Okay, now, that is interesting. I appear to have forgotten that I researched this. Okay. So this is steam cracking 2, which we don't have. And that's also steam cracking 2, but we have steam cracking 1. Okay, so we have to start using this gas refinery, I think. That's what we need. Because the raw gas is what we're currently producing an excess of. And the raw gas, that is used to make acid gas and natural gas liquids in a gas refinery. Ta-da! And the natural gas liquids we can then, so we need another gas refinery. Gas refinery, hi, yes. Would you be so kind as to do this process? And I need more pipes. Not a surprise here. Okay. So the acid gas is a side product that we currently don't want because it's annoying. It's extremely useful, but right now it's annoying. So there's that. Oh, and we should set up nickel and zinc and cobalt because we need those. Ah, yes. Do all the things at once. Will you do all the things at once? Right, some fluid control. Hi, I want another gas refinery. And this will make stuff from natural gas liquids. Huzzah! And I figured the better steam cracking is behind blue signs, which is annoying, but I guess that's the way things are sometimes. alien bioprocessing too. No, that's not. We could go desert farming too, but that doesn't get us much. Fermentation processes we can't do because we don't have 45 research anymore. So let's do advanced gold smelting because that's what's missing for blue science. Gotta do blue science at some point, so let's prepare for it, I guess. Right. Hi, you do that. And here's a tank. There we go. That does things now. Right. So we get lots and lots and lots of gases. And I don't have large power poles anymore. That can be quickly rectified. And I also could just use some small ones here. Like that. Then we have the same setup here. Come on. Oh, I don't have that. Sure. Let's do that. And now we can make... Well, we can start making residual gas, basically. And all of this is interesting for a variety of recipes. One of them is rubber. Rubber. Rubber, 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 rubber. Yes, yes. Okay. Oh, and lubricant is also something quite interesting, actually. Okay, let's just do some cleanup here because those are annoying me and I don't have anything better to do right now while I'm waiting for that. Good. There we go. Enjoy that. Methane, ethane, methane, ethane, whatever. And butane. So that's short hydrocarbon connections, and those are obviously the long ones. And the residual... Ooh, we should just upgrade that because that's going to take a while until we get there. Right. I'm glad I didn't use up all of my landfill forever because Lord knows we need it now. Okay. So methane, ethane, and butane. Let's look at no, god damn it. We have as an input natural gas liquids. I know that. Right. That's a thing. I can input some ingredients. And let's do things with that. The methane. Well, what can we do with the methane? We can do a lot of things with the methane. Let's think about methanol. And benzene. Ethane can make... No, ethane. Ethylene, which is useful for plastics, I think. And that's about it. Seems. Yeah, that's a lot of methane. That's a lot of bull, obviously. Oh, interesting. Is that really a recipe? I don't think the chemical laser flash fuel can be produced like that. I don't recall it being able to be produced like that because, well, whatever. Methane to solid fuel. That also doesn't seem correct, honestly. We shall see. Right. So that's actually the only way to deal with the ethane. And the butane, well, we can make benzene out of that again. Interesting. So we get a lot of benzene. Right? Methanol. So the methanol, we can make formaldehyde out of that. or propene. Or weird things. Let's ignore the weird things for now and just look at propene and formaldehyde. And formaldehyde can be made into liquid resin with urea, which we don't have right now. Well, we don't have urea right now. That's a problem. We could make urea though. That's complicated. Melamine and formaldehyde makes also liquid resin, but we don't have melamine either, and we don't have that process. So, bye-bye formaldehyde. Okay, so we got lots of propene, which can be made into liquid plastic. Cool. Propene to liquid plastic, and that of course then makes plastic bars, just to cap that off. And then we have some excess benzene and ethylene. So that ethylene can be made together with benzene and hydrofluoric acid, which we do not have, into ethylbenzene. And there is propionic acid. Ethylene to polyethylene, which we need a blue metal catalyst for. Let's actually look at that because that seems interesting. Propene. Was that propene? I don't think it was. It was ethylene. Ethylene. Ethylene can be used in that recipe or in this recipe. No, it can't. Can be made into polyethylene with advanced chemistry 3. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, so we basically only have the ethylbenzene set up, for which we need hydrofluoric acid. And we get hydrogen fluoride. And yeah, that's okay, sure, we can do that. Okay, I guess. Hi, ethylene. That gets to do that. And that means we need some more benzene, apparently. Because that uses up all of our stuff. Isn't that great? Okay. Hi, can you matrix solve this? Maybe that's less of a mess that way. It is. Nice. Okay. So that's actually something doable. Let's work with that. Hi, can I have that pin? Thank you very much. Okay. So that's... No. Damn it. Okay. That's at the end of the process, and we need to start at the start. That's the start. Then we have a steam cracker for methane. Right? Which is that? Ugh. This is butane, ethane, methane. So methane is here. That's methane. And I need a steam cracker. Or more. Gas refinery, and then gas separator. Steam cracker. Hi. Yes. Then I need... Can I do that process in a chemical plant? Do I have a chemical plant? I do. Hi, chemical plant. Can you do the benzene? Benzene. You can. Nice. Okay. So that's the methane taken care of. Methane. Oh, that's both methane. Okay. So you go over there. Then we have ethane. Which goes in here. Isn't that nice? Okay. Sorry. And then the butane is made into benzene. Like that. And where does the propene come from? That comes from here, right? No, that's benzene. Ethane to ethylene, which we can't use yet. Methanol. That's right. That's a thing. Goes down here, I guess. Methanol. Right. Lots of stuff. Propene. And this is benzene. And this is ethylene. And this is butane. I'm so confused. God damn it. But the propene I know what to do with. Well, let's just set things up a bit. Right? So we need a lot of steam. And it should go here. Right? Steam. Goes like this. And then we can wire this one up. And yeah, wire. Sure. Good lord. Some copper pipes. Cheers to that. God damn. Okay. Why does everything have to be so complicated? I also need an advanced chemical plant. Because this process up here needs 3 inputs and the chemical plants only accept 2 inputs and yada yada yada. Right. So that works and that works. This is connected. This is connected. That one goes there, and I need more pipes. I should set up some more production of copper plates. Because I'm going through them like there's no tomorrow, basically. And I have a lot of excess iron plates, actually, so that's good. Hi. Could you please make me, from this category, copper plates? Thank you kindly. That is a nice amount of solder and tin sheet coils. But tinned wire seems to be a mess. But at least that means we're gonna have some back pressure on lead, as far as I can tell. So we're not gonna use up that much resources for lead, which isn't necessarily a good thing actually, because that means we're gonna use up less resources overall, which means we're gonna produce less slag overall, and we're gonna produce less landfill overall as a result of that, I think. No, wait, that's not correct. I'm talking nonsense. Cool. Okay. Cheers to that. Now, there's an interesting setup to be made here, because the whole idea of this setup was to get some residual gas, and I need a way to access this particular chemical plant. Okay. That goes there. That goes here. Ta-da. Okay. So, hi, I have a large power pole. I can has large power pole. Sure. Like that, and like that, and then like that. Give me that. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Good. Now we need more. Small tanks. More small tanks. Just lots more. And I'm not sure where this steam cracker will go in the end. Somewhere down there, I guess. And we might need a few more boilers, actually. Oh, I know a place where I can find a boiler that I haven't been using. Hello. I hope this isn't slowing down the output. No, it's not. Good. Otherwise, I'd have to upgrade that belt. Which is doable, but annoying. Let's put it like that. Oh, and I should finish that. Yeah, and I can't. Remember, we can't finish that particular rail setup. Because biters. Long story short, because biters. And this seems to be doing better now. That's good. That's good. Okay, cool. Hi, you. You're a boiler too. I don't like that. I just want a boiler, not a boiler too. And the reason for that is that the temperature of the steam isn't relevant to the steam cracking, but it's relevant to the fuel consumption. And the boiler 2 will always produce steam at the higher temperature. Which means that it will require more burnable fuel without providing any additional benefit. So that's what we're not gonna do, and instead we're just gonna use the crappy normal boilers. Which is something. Okay. Hi. Can I have one? No. There. That goes there. Ta-da. And I can use the crappy belt here. Hi, and I do have some inserters left. That's nice. Cool. I don't need these in particular. At least not right now. Right, instead I need these boilers, and those inserters need some power. Good. So that's how we're gonna get some more steam. Which is important. Good. So now let's actually use a big tank for the residual gas, because that's interesting. And looking at this, the FNEI. No, Helmod. Methanol. That's the stuff, right? What? Oh, it's turned around again. Right, okay. So this methanol is completely used for propene. And that propene is what we're using for liquid plastic. Right, okay, cool. Cool. So we can just directly connect this and consider it done. Almost. There we go. Now it's done. Good. Okay. Then this outputs ethylene. What was the setup for ethylene? Ethylene, that's the input, that's the output. It's not the other way around. Okay. the ethylene was used together with the benzene and the hydrofluoric acid to make ethyl benzene. Okay, so that's not used yet because I haven't set that up yet because we need hydrofluoric acid for that and we don't have any yet. But I know we're gonna have some at some point. Okay. And this is methane as an input and we get benzene out of it, which is the other butane. That should be right, that's the benzene. So those two need to be connected. That and that. Those are the same. Hi. Can you? Thank you. Right. Ugh. That goes there. And I am so glad I'm not trying to scale this in any way just yet. Any way, shape, or form. Good. Green metal catalysts. This is red metal catalysts. What do we need for green ones? I don't remember. But now we also get to have a belt that goes through here. Hi, can I have an assembler? Do I have an assembler? I do not. I need an assembling machine. What do green metal catalysts? Green metal catalysts. Those need aluminium and silver ore, which we do not have. Cool. I should have checked that before. Right. Okay. One thing after the other. One thing after the other. Hi, I need these two. And I need to set them up myself. Drop over there to the left. Pick up here, drop to the right. That is the advanced gold processing. And I can't start this research because apparently I need solar panels for that. Ugh, why do I need solar panels for that? Sulfur light source. That's new, I don't remember that. That seems interesting. That seems really interesting because that needs sulfur dioxide, which makes the whole process a bit more complicated. Oh, we need large solar panels for the lab. Sure. Okay, that makes sense. I don't like it, but it makes sense. I need aluminium and silver. Aluminium and silver. That's something to be done at some point. Okay. Theoretically, we have 2 minutes left. How nice. How nice. Okay. Can I have a terrible belt? Yes, yes, yes. Ugh. And I've put this the wrong way around. Good. And then I need a terrible underground. Well, nope. Like that. Thank you. There we go. Okay. Let's actually draw that belt. Yes, 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 yes. There we go. And more belt. And you can make green metal catalysts. Thank you. Have some inserters, I guess. And I need one inserter to input the catalyst and one inserter to output the catalyst carriers. And then I need some catalyst carriers. Catalyst carrier. Could you craft me 10 of these? Thank you. Let's actually make that twice that amount, because that way we're not gonna have to wait for this assembling machine to work it out, and we can input 20 into this assembling machine. Okay, so that works. Cool. That works as well. This is methanol, and that is... Ah, yes, it's missing steam. Right, that was a thing. Ugh. This is a bit ugly, but it works for now. So this is ethylene, I think, right? No, it's propene. Oh, that we can actually work with directly, right? Yes. Hi, can I have a liquefier and then another tank? And I actually want a liquefier. Do I have a liquefier? I do not. Let's fix that. And then there's an assembling machine, which I also do not have. Okay, okay, sure. One thing after the other. And this output also needs... Ugh, come here. There we go. And there we go. What? Ah, yes. Okay, ethylene. That's the ethylene. This is benzene. And here's a liquid. I have a liquefier 2 and not a liquefier 1, of course. Here's a liquefier 2. Enjoy that. Ugh. There we go. That goes there. That is plastic bars. And we can pull a horrible belt for that. And we don't have enough materials for a bit of belts. God damn it. Good. And this can't be connected yet. And I need another inserter just to make it look nice. Like that. And do not use the crustorial key bindings. Thank you kindly. There we go. And this is... No, hang on. That is nonsense. That is more like it. Now I can simplify this because apparently my brain doesn't work correctly right now. But that's workable. Cool. So can I... Oh, damn it. Of course. Should have just left it. Whatever. Hi. Plastic bars. Plastic bar. Less than 2000. And that's even more plastic. How nice. I forgot we wanted that much plastic. Cool. So, we're just slightly over time. I'm just gonna put this down to remind myself that I want to do that. Cool. Cool. And then we'll walk a bit and I shall say thank you very much for watching. I need a fix me, a reminder, fix me a rail production. I want to do that. I really want to do that next episode because then I can finish this block off. And that should help with trains being able to turn around and should allow us to make more refined resources, which in turn should allow us to make aluminium and silver ore, which we need for various things, among others, the process there. And apparently I will have to look into how blue science is going to be made, because that's different now than I remember. Cool. Interesting. Okay. Well, either way, thank you very much for watching. I hope my throat will kind of fix itself at some point. And I shall see you in the next episode, where we hopefully get to do things we plan to do and not just run around like a headless chicken again. See you then.